This is problem number 8 from section 2.4. In this problem, they say use the graph of y equals f of x to write a piecewise divine formula for f. Write each piece in slope-intercept form. So they give us two pieces. We can see two lines. We got two pieces to our piecewise function. So let's go ahead and write f of x equals, and we're going to have two pieces to this. All right, we'll have a top here and a bottom here. Now, for the first line, let's figure out what's the input values for the first line. So what's its domain? We want to know the domain for the first line. We'll call this 1. All right, and this is 2. So what's the domain here? Well, the domain runs from -6, and it equals -6, all the way to 0 for the first line, right? -6 to 0. So out here, we're going to say -6 less than or equal to x, which is less than 0. Now we say less than 0 because it's not equal to 0 at that spot, right? 0 is not defined for the first function. Now the second function we're going to look at, and we're going to say, okay, it runs from 0, and it is equal for the second one. So it runs from 0 all the way to 8, and it's equal. So this is going to run from 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 8. That's the domains. And I actually will write those up there, that these are the domains. Now I need to actually figure out a formula for this line. Well, the easiest way to figure out the formula for this line is to count how far up and how far over you go. So I'm going to start at the bottom left coordinate, and I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see we went up 5, and then we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going up 5 over 6. That's the slope, 5 over 6. So we can say that this is, and we don't have to write y equals because we already have f of x equals, so we just write 5 over 6. X is the slope for this linear function because they said slope-intercept form, right? And the y-intercept is 5. So I can say 5 over 6x plus 5 for the equation for the line. Now I could go through and write down those two coordinates, and if I did that, I'd write down those two coordinates, I'd use our finding slope formula. If I write down this coordinate and this coordinate, I can find the slope that way. And then I could use point slope form to then find the equation that way. I'll end up with the same thing. So you can either use the graph or you can use these two things here. For the second one, I'm going to start at the leftmost coordinate. And this time I have to go down. So I have to go 1, 2, 3 down. And then you can see over 8. So it's down 3, which is -3. So -3 over 8x. And my y-intercept, so I went down 3 over 8. My y-intercept was 3. So I'm going to say plus 3. And this right here is the solution. This is the solution for the piecewise divine function. Pretty simple if they give you the graph to come up with that.